Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are planning to import any food, drugs, medical devices or cosmetic item into Saudi Arabia, it is important to register your product through SFDA and Saudi Food and Drug Authority. But do you know that SFDA registration process is taking almost a month these days? And in this video, I am going to explain why it is important to plan ahead to register your product with SFDA before importing them. Otherwise, I am receiving so many queries of people, they import it and then SFDA asks for the registration and it takes time for the shipment. Then to avoid the damage, it is very important. SFDA is responsible for regulating the import, export of food, drugs, medical devices and cosmetic into Saudi Arabia. They ensure the compliances and regulations about the product is already being met. So it is a lengthy job, and you know the shipments, too many shipments are importing to Saudi Arabia. So that's why it takes a little bit time for the registration process. Depending on the type of the product, the complexity of the application, this includes submitting all the necessary documentation such as product specification. They will definitely gonna ask you about the specification, labeling and packaging information. So you have to make sure to arrange these items. If you don't plan ahead to register your product with SFDA in advance, your risk of delay and additional cost associated with the custom clearance, documentation and detention would be possibilities for the shipment. This can lead to missed deadlines and unhappy customers and loss of revenue as well. By registering your product with SFDA in advance, you can assure compliance with all the regulations, avoid delays and streamline your import process. This will help you meet your customer needs and stay competitive in today's and global marketplace. So if you are planning to import your food and drugs and medical devices or cosmetic into Saudi Arabia, remember to plan ahead and register your products with SFDA before you import them. By doing so, you will be able to ensure compliance with all regulations and you will be able to avoid the delays and streamline your import process. That's why we are already informing all our customers before taking any shipments. SFDA shipment, we always make sure that the shipment, if it is SFDA, then we don't pick up the shipment from supplier warehouse, and we always ask the customer, either we ask their suppliers to make sure the documents are ready, or we ask the customer to check with their supplier and make sure all the documentation process is done before picking up the shipment from supplier warehouse. Otherwise, it can come here and then it can lead to the damage and detention process, additional cost of the imports, and then it also takes too much time. So thank you for watching. I hope this is a clear message for everybody to plan ahead your shipments before importing them. Thank you. Goodbye.